sing our wassail prayer. Some toast and good beer, raised in good cheer, to apple and to pear. Our guns will inspire the fruit of desire, and ale we will share, ale we will share. And the snow is falling.
You have just heard Forgotten Never Be. I wanted to write a song that summed up my love of folk tradition, be that Morris dancing, bonfires, bonfire night, wassails, you know, all these different living traditions around England and, well, Britain as a whole, but particularly it seems in England. In Wales, of course, you have the Marill, and these are living traditions. They are still going. The Abbots Bromley horn dance, all these fantastic things that are happening. And I remember saying to, I had an interview on Druidcast with Robin Williamson, the fantastic bard, founder of the incredible string band. And I said to him, you know, I'm really jealous of Celtic music because, and the traditions of the Celts, because it seemed, and I know that's a dodgy word and a loaded word before you start putting comments underneath this YouTube video. Yeah, I know Celtic is a loaded word. What I mean by that is the Scots, Cornish, Welsh, Irish, Breton, right? And there's such a treasure of tradition in these places that as an English person living in England, for some reason it just doesn't seem to be there as much. Of course it is when you dig deeper, but it's not on the surface. It's you know, you don't walk down the high street and hear it like you do in Ireland when you hear the Irish music coming out of pubs. It's not, you know, you coming out of English pubs, you're more likely to hear bloody, you know, Kanye West or something like that. You know, it's not, the tradition in England doesn't seem to be that way. But he then said, but you know, you'll find that a lot of people are jealous of English country dance and traditions. And what he means is the Morris dancing, the bake-up, coconutters, all those things, these traditions all over the country. And I wanted a song that celebrated those. And that is what Forgotten Never Be is. So the first verse talks about the wassail, about going out in February and wassailing the apple and pear trees and the orchards. The second verse is about Morris dancing and bringing up the sun on May Day, a tradition that is still celebrated all over England. And the third verse, I had trouble getting the third verse. It was going to be about the Abbots Bromley horn dance, but I wrote that first verse. Sat down to write down and it's going to be about the Abbots Bromley horn dance. The thing is, I wrote it on the 5th of November, and as I sat down, all I could hear outside was the fireworks. And just 20 minutes away from me is Lewes Bonfire Night. And I love these traditions. And I love it that when you go to pagan events now, there's often a Morris side there as part of that tradition. So may our living traditions in Britain be never forgotten.